am so excited and also a little bit nervous today to be back. The reason I'm doing this today is because it's been a long time since I've been in front of the camera, just, excuse me, hello socks, just talking to you people out there back in my boring little room. I also fancy just having a break from doing all of the holiday videos, so we will resume those like next week again, I think. Next week might be like Madame Tussauds or something like that, but yeah, I've still got so much footage left from that, but I just fancied really doing a break. It's coming up to Christmas, and I did sort of purchase a couple of things for myself for Christmas, so I just want to show you those. And just have like a general little got these sort of thing. So I suppose you could say that this is one of my magic or misery videos that I have not done in such a long time. So yeah, if you follow me on Facebook at all, you will have seen this. And today we're just going to see basically what is inside it. Now, the next thing I am so excited to talk about is a palette. Now, I was going to do two separate videos, one with the Decay palette that I purchased and one with this Boots palette that I purchased, but I'm too excited to sort of do it in two separate videos. So the first one that I want to go through is Makeup Obsession. Now this, I've got my receipt. This one is a magnetic palette. They're not that new out. I don't think they've been out for a couple of months now. I've not opened this, I'm so excited. Now I picked up the Rose Gold palette. This one holds 12 of these single items. I'll say items because it's a whole different one. This one is the biggest palette you'll get. And this cost me £8, and this is in the Rose Gold. You can get blacks, pinks, gold. I think you can go from, they hold from 4 right up to 12, so you can mix and match as much as you like, which I really like. And it's so inexpensive, but I don't know what the products are like. Now I've picked up quite a few, and we're going to just go through those today as well, swatching on my arm using a brush to see what the pickup is like on them. And I'm going to also see how easy it is to put in this palette. And then we've got the palette. Now this is really nice. Very fingerprinty already. You're going to see me, hi. Super shiny. It's a shame because this is natural lighting, but you can't really see properly, I guess, the colour of it. Now on the back we've got the holes. And inside, easy to open, like it all. And it's got a really good hinge on it. It feels really sturdy. Like, I was looking at it thinking it'd probably be a bit flimsy. It's actually a very sturdy hinge on that, so I like that. It's not going to fall apart. I like it. Big mirror. Really nice clear mirror, actually. Like that. So let's pop some of these out. Now, I picked up 2 strobes. Never used that before in my life. They cost £3 each, and I got S101 called Gilded, and I got S103 called Precious. So this is 103 Precious, this is 103 Gilded. As you can see, they come in these little like pots. Oh my god, everything has got sellotape on. Okay, I'm gonna have to just quickly desellotape everything and then I will be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, so I've actually now managed to get past all the tape of all of these. Still not opened or tested them yet though, so let's go into Gilded S103 and take a look. Now, you literally just push it through the back and it unclicks. This does remind me of a palette that I've had for quite a few years now called Cover Front or something, and it was like a box and you pop the small cubes out and you had like 4 empty palettes just like this one and you would click them in. I'm sure it's called Front Cover or Cover Front, something like that. I've still got it, but this kind of reminds me of that. Now this one here is, I believe they call it, yep, Strobe Balm. So let's just try that. I'm going to have to use my fingers for this because I haven't got a brush really for a balm, so let's just give this a go. Okay, really smooth, really like that. Very sort of creamy feeling. Oh wow, okay. So that's the colour I have off on my finger. God knows what it's going to be like when I put it on my face, and I'm not going to because I think it would be a bit much. So I'm just going to brush it onto my arm. Oh wow, okay. So that's actually quite nice. It's kind of subtle on my face after foundation and everything else. I imagine it's going to be very prominent though. I'm going to pop it down there in the corner just to see. Okay, and it goes in nice and easy as well. The only thing I'd have to say about this is that it's going to get kind of messy the more you pop them out and in. If it's on your fingers, or when you go to pop them out you could get it on your fingers, so just be careful when you do that because it could get quite messy, and especially with like powdered ones you don't want your fingernails or anything gouging into them, so just be careful when you pop them in or out. They seem to stay in there pretty well also, so let's try and get it back out again. Let's just really test this out, yeah. Okay, getting it out, dead easy. I had it down like that though and pushed it out, and that was a lot easier, so. Okay, getting them in and out, not too bad, just be careful you don't gouge anything. Okay, again, very creamy, very smooth. I'm loving the colour of this one, this is so cool. It's like a shimmery, purpley blue. So that's really quite pretty. I have no idea how it's going to be when I put it on here though. Oh, that's so cool. For like a wintry makeup look, that would be quite nice. I do not think you can see it on my camera, I don't know. Right, I'm actually going to say as well that it would be probably a good idea to just keep a few of these, don't throw them all away, because if you ever get more and you want to change them up, you're going to need some backup ones of these, so I will be keeping a few of them, but not all. So now we're going to go on to the eyeshadows. I did not buy any blushes. You can get blushes, lip, eyeshadows, bronzes. You can get the whole thing and make all these different palettes. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to the powders, and these are the eyeshadows. Now I've picked up a random lot of colours here. I'm going to start with the matte colours, and that's E143. So let's get a little bit of, let's see what the pickup's like. Okay, pickup on the brush is pretty good. It's not bad actually, the pickup on the brush is actually pretty good. You can see that I've picked up quite a bit. And wearing a black top, I'm going to definitely see if there's any fallout. That is actually a really nice colour. It's very subtle. If you can see it, or you can just about make it out there. So let's see what the pickup is like on this. The powder texture is going to be the same across the board. Oh wow, that's really nice. Okay, this is actually darker than what it looks like on camera. I mean, this on camera it looks lighter, and it's actually not that bright. It's so much darker. So annoying that you can't like see it properly. Okay, so not an awful lot of pigment going on there for me. Like, if anything actually, that looks more like the colour that is in the actual pan. So, because it really isn't as light as the camera is making out. Let me just see if I can pick up some more. So you don't get any fallout or anything from it really, but it's just doesn't pick up an awful, well, picks up on the brush I mean, it just hasn't, it's not very pigmented and like in your face. So you're going to have to build that one up I imagine. So, and it's a lighter shade to that mink one, but it's got some shimmer in it. So let's see if there's any fallout on this and see what the pickup is like. Oh. Okay, I'll be honest, it's not too bad. It's not in your face, which is quite nice. I did think that it would be quite a bit darker. But you can build it up, so it's not too bad. Again, no fallout, it's just a very gentle, light, shimmery shade. So yeah, it's not too bad. I do quite like it. Again, not exactly what I was expecting, but it's okay. Again, it's looking brighter on the camera than it actually is, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but here we go. Oh no! It's like nothing. It is like nothing. Right, I won't tap it this time. Okay, we're getting better. It's getting better, okay. So you're just gonna have to like build them up a bit, I imagine. That's not too bad. Actually, I'm glad they're not as dark as they would be in the pan, because I don't know, maybe it would be too much for my skin colour. It would probably wash me out completely. It's a nice purple though. It does actually look purple. Some of them can always look a bit blue and a bit off, but that is a nice purple actually. I do like that. Okay, I'm not actually really like horrified and let down, so that's okay. And this is a slightly lighter purple to the last one, and this has got shimmer in, so the one before actually was matte. So let's give this one a whirl. Again, not a bad colour. And I'm noticing as well that they are actually very easy to blend. You can actually blend them out really nicely. Yeah, I'm really happy actually, because I think these two purples go really well together. So I'm really happy with that. I really, really like that. Yeah, that's really neat. I like that. So happy with that. As you can see, I've got loads more room left to fill. I'm actually very happy with that. I'm very happy with that, yeah. Never used them before, never had them before. I would say that's actually magic. That is definitely a magic, because I wasn't expecting, I don't know, I think I was expecting a bit more pigmentation stuff, but I actually do really genuinely like the colours, and you can build up on them. So yeah, and the ones that have shimmer in them, they are shimmery. There's a clear distinction between the matte and the shimmer ones. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I like them. And I think the strobe ones as well, because they're a balm, you could probably use them on your eyes anyway. So yeah, I like it. I really like it. Now I have got one quibble with this already, which a lot of people probably think, well, that's ridiculous. But when you pay for a palette at this price, this cost me, where is it? No. Right, I had to go to House of Fraser to get it because I went to Debenhams originally and they were sold out. So, because it's a limited palette. So I had to go to House of Fraser to get it. This cost me £35. And when you spend that sort of money, okay, you're not just paying for the product, you're paying for the packaging as well, okay? So you get this beautiful box, which I think is really lovely. And on the back, it's all metallic, it's really nicely thought out, it's very, very pretty. Okay, now I'd like to keep the box, but I can't because look at the state of this. All of this holographic stuff literally is just peeling off. All the box edges are just in bits. It literally is just flaking off. And it's so frustrating. Like, even now I've got glittery bits on me. It's just a bit annoying because it's like, I would love to keep that, put it back in the box, and over time, it's just literally gonna come off. And I was just a little bit annoyed at that because there are some boxes that I like to keep because I just think it's like someone's put hard work into making that and it's falling apart, you know, so I was a little bit gutted about that. Moving on to the actual palette, you've got this, so this is almost like the mirror inside. It says Moondust. It's, as you can see, it's cut out. It's the same Moondust and Urban Decay on the top. It's very plasticky, okay, so it's a very plasticky feeling palette. I've got quite a few negatives to say about this already. It's quite a plasticky feeling palette, as you can hear. It's got a lovely magnetic lock to the front of it, like clasp, which I think goes all the way along the front here. Right, so like I said, I've opened it, I just haven't used the colours yet. So I don't like how this bit here is super heavy. It feels worth the money. It feels really good. This bit here, see the colours? So amazing. This bit here where the colours are, really cheapy plasticky, just, I don't get it. I don't get it, like really cheap plastic. And you can see as well, like where they've inserted the eyeshadows, that there is like lines here. That's like stress fractures of the plastic. So, okay, I know it's all about the eyeshadows and stuff, I get that, but when you spend £35, like I don't spend that sort of money on products. I don't just go out and throw loads of money at makeup and stuff. So when I do, I kind of want it to be really like, wow, this is amazing. And I was a bit let down by the quality of the actual packaging. So yeah, that was my only like niggle about it. Now, obviously I haven't tried these yet. I haven't put primer on my arm for these either. So this is without primer. So I haven't put primer on my arm either for these, and I haven't tried them. So let's just hope that these are as good as I hope they're going to be. So here we go. So the first one, I'll just show you the palette here. So I'm going to be working from, was it left to right? Right to left along the top, and then right to left along the bottom. So I'm going to start with Spectra. Okay, same brush as before. Okay, see if I've got some room on my arm. Here we go. Let me try a little bit more. Very pale. It is a shimmer. These are all shimmer shades. That one's very, very pale. You can probably just about see that one on my arm. I do worry my camera's not very good at seeing these things. So that's Spectre. That's a nice colour. I like the colour. Nothing wrong about that. I do like the colour. So the next one is Element, and that's the reddish one here. You get a lot of pickup on it. Look at that. You do pack your brush with these really easily. Right, this should come off really good, okay? I have high expectations of this one because it's picked up so much. Okay, no, maybe not. Okay, even like packing it on, it doesn't really come off too good. So, okay. Okay, so the next one is Magnetic, which is the purple one here. There is a lot of fallout with these two, so definitely do your eye makeup before you do the rest of your face. Okay. Magnetic is a very dark purple with some shimmer in. I'm not feeling that one too much, if I'm honest. Not feeling this one at all. Okay. I have got a plan B if these fail me like this, so bear with me. Next one is Light Year, this greeny one here. Oh, that's really nice. That comes out really, really well. That goes on so well. Okay, that's pretty neat. That is a good green. That is a good green. Okay, next one is going to be the silver one here, which is called Granite. Yeah, Granite. Pickup doesn't seem so good on this one. Very dark colour. Very, very dark. Next one is going to be Lithium, which is like a gold. I'm running out of arm space here. Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. That's very goldy. I like that. It's hard to actually get a really nice gold. That is a really nice gold. That actually looks gold. I like that one. Okay, the next one is called Vega, which is this pretty blue one here. I'll try and get a photo as well somewhere of these, because like I said, these don't look exact to how you're seeing them. Natural light seems to make these look a lot lighter than what they are. They're actually a lot darker. So this is Vega. That's a really nice blue. Really nice blue. Again, a bit pale, but it's a nice blue. And there is a ton of fallout with these. And the last one that I really hope is nice is Galaxy, because that's got like a purpley bluey green shimmer. So I really got my fingers crossed for this one. Okay. Pickup on it's pretty good on a brush. Let's try it out. Oh wow, that is much darker than I was expecting. Okay. No, that's not what I was expecting. If I'm honest, this palette is not what I was expecting, so I'm glad I didn't get it for Christmas. But I have got a plan. So, let me clean this half of my arm off, and I'll be right back. And I'm back with my idea. So what I've got is I've got some Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Fixing Spray. As we know, I don't go for really expensive stuff. It's mostly drugstore things. So I'm going to use that with my brush, and then I'm going to dip it in and see if there's any difference. I'm just going to do like a couple of squirts of that inside and see what happens. Right, I'm going to go back into Spectre. That's that light pink one again with a wet brush. Seems a little bit different. Okay, here we go. Okay, and it is a little bit darker. This is interesting. Let's go back in and go over it again one more time. So it seems to work better with a wet brush. Okay, you get a big colour difference when using a different brush. Again, I'll try and take a photo. So down here is Spectre without the wet, and up here is it with a wet brush. So I'm going to bore you all to tears now and redo it, but with a wet brush. It's totally different already. Oh my god, look at that. Not easy to blend when it's wet, so I think it's going to be more of a case of just like packing it on maybe, but that is such a huge difference. That to that is a massive difference. So let's just carry on playing with them whilst my brush is wet. The next one is Magnetic. That's that nice purple one. So that's this one here, Magnetic, with a wet brush. Okay, that is a totally different colour with a wet brush. It really is a completely different colour. You're actually getting blue tones and pink tones. So many different colours when these are wet, and they are darker. They are just like they are in the palette. So this is Lightyear here, and on a wet brush. Totally different. With this one you're getting greens and blues. It's a really nice emeraldy, bluey shimmer green. It's so good. Okay, so we've got the silver one here. It's quite dark. So with a wet brush, it's still very dark, but it's actually coming out silver this time. So totally different again with a wet brush. Okay, so next one is Lithium. That's that really nice gold one that I said that I liked. So let's try this gold one with a wet brush. Oh, it's so different. Oh my god, that is nice. That is so lovely. Oh my days, look at that. Oh, that is so nice. So that's this one here, and that is Vega. Come on, Vega. Oh yay! It's they're difficult to blend out when they are on a wet brush, but they look so much better. Look at that. So different from that to that. I'm seeing my money's worth a bit more now. So this is Galaxy, really, really dark. Here we go, wet brush time. Oh, so different. Oh my god, it really is just like a galaxy. Look at that. Totally different. Totally different. From that to this, totally different. So you got all of the wet brush ones to all of the dry ones. I'm going to try and get a picture of that to show you because, like I said, on here, it's very difficult with the natural light. But yeah, if you're going to get this Moondust palette, you've got to use them with a wet brush because the dry brush, it's nice, I suppose, for more of like a subtle look, but you're going to want to use a wet brush if you really want the full pigmentation to come out. So yeah, I would have to say overall it's magic, this palette, but you've got to play about with it and figure out what that's the best way to use it. You might not like it really in your face, you might just want a bit of sparkle, which is fine. But yeah, overall I'm going to say this is a magic palette, but the packaging is misery. Packaging is a definite misery, which is a shame because the rest of it's really good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you later.